when you said keep up with Taylor, I have to share. So this is Taylor coming out of the water. Okay. And you guys seeing this? You're seeing it, right? Okay. So we all assumed that Taylor would be so far ahead. Like there's no way I could keep up with him. But here's what I did. Every buoy, this is a mile swim. Every buoy, I just prayed for a different daughter as I swam to the next buoy, and then the next daughter, and then my wife. So my 5 girls just got prayer. I think there was like 10 buoys. They each got prayed for twice. And somehow, I don't know how, I came out of the water. The odds, because there's hundreds of people. The odds of coming out of the water with your buddy is like non-existent. And I come out and I see Taylor, and I just had so much joy. I was just like, you have got to be kidding me. I kept up with him. And that's me slapping him because I know he's got to get a wetsuit off, and I have no wetsuit to get off. So anyways, just wanted to quick share that. And then there's another, here's another couple just visuals before we get after it. This is one of the pics from, who are we looking at in this picture? I can't quite recall.
Jade Rowe.
Yeah. Jade there. And then there's finish line, and Taylor did beat me by a ways into the actual, I ran like 10-minute miles on the run. There we go. This is the best.
Alex.
Running in with the fam. With the kiddos. And then there's our crew. This is one of the crews. This is the starting line pick that's on their website, I think, Turtle Man Triathlon. And then this was the Father's Day weekend, the one that we all signed up for. So this is the, what's it called? Lake Minnetonka Triathlon. And there's more photos, but I don't think I have them handy. So it is possible to keep up with Taylor and come out of the water. Yes. It was a miracle. I think I hooked onto a jet ski. I think I got towed along with a jet ski for a little while to pull that off.
Your 7 foot wide wingspan definitely helps scoop the water.
Guys, thanks for joining F4F Friday. There's going to be one of these every Friday, but not that many that are specifically triathlon focused. So most of you guys are probably on the team. Paul, are you pedaling right now? Are you pedaling?
I think Paul might win the triathlon. Paul just raced a half marathon and was running like 6:15 split miles for the entire half. What a beast, man.
Dang.
Dude. Yes. So, I mean, here's the deal, guys. I live in an RV with my 4 daughters and my wife. So I created F4F Friday Zoom calls for myself. I just want to see and hang out with other guys for 15 to 25 minutes. That's kind of why I created this. And I'll try to bait you guys with different topics. Some will be whole team. It'll make sense for the cyclist and the triathletes to join together, because it's about, could be about fundraising, or it could be about team, or it could be about culture of our team, or these kind of things, but different topics. But I'm not going to come at you for very long. Just want to help you hear the vision again, so you can share the vision with others, because we think we're at the final week or two. You don't have an update, do you, Taylor, on if they're selling out close to sold out?
No, I got an email, just a generic email saying, hey, we're almost sold out.
Yeah,
hurry up
sure.
and sign up. That's about it.
That's fine. And when we sell out, that'll just make it more for next year. And by the way, when the triathlon team sells out for the first one, June 17th, it does not mean that the guys can't join our Fathers for the Fatherless triathlon team. They can still join the team, get a kit, and do a different triathlon, which many of us are going to do. The Turtle Man, going to do other. There's several, and it really, we just don't want to send guys to do it totally by themselves. That's our goal. Taylor's doing a couple. He's going to wear the colors by himself. That's fine. I've done that. I did that in California. I rode by myself. But the goal is that we always have a team, just so the starting line, the finish line, there's a little bit of brotherhood. So we're going to try to rally to get people to join one another. The unique thing, though, we haven't done this before. We've done a lot of cycling events. We don't know. Well, I take that back. We did. I just showed you guys photos. We've done a triathlon for Fathers for the Fatherless, but we haven't seen it at scale. The benefits of brotherhood coming around a mission, raising awareness around fatherlessness, raising money for local and global partners, and just having a ton of fun. I can think back to my first triathlon, Maple Grove Triathlon, like 7, maybe 9 years ago. I show up in the dark by myself. I don't know anybody. I'm wearing spandex. These things are all things I don't like doing. I don't like being in the dark. I don't like super early. I don't like being in huge crowds where I don't know anybody. I don't like wearing spandex, all these things. And I'm kind of nervous about a triathlon. And what we're doing for this is part of the reason I want you guys to keep inviting. Is it is probably the best entry point into someone's first triathlon ever. I mean, they get to have brotherhood, they have purpose, they get the fan support. I cheered for a bunch of guys that I did not know their names last year on Father's Day weekend because I showed up and did not compete. I just cheered. I became the team coach, is what I called myself. So it is the best way to introduce someone into a triathlon world is this way. And the more guys, the more likelihood that you're going to see or be near another team member on the course. It's not that long that we race for because it's a sprint triathlon. And just that's why we're building for more guys. And every guy every guy we recruit onto the team is just another person who cares about the mission that can raise money for the fatherless. And we've just seen incredible generosity around this mission. So don't let fundraising scare you away from recruiting others, and don't let the challenge of a triathlon scare you away. There's plenty of time to train. And we really want to make a splash in that community on Father's Day, Saturday. Father's Day Eve is when we're doing this race. So those are a few things I wanted to share. I guess one other high level before I toss to Taylor is our ability to create a culture on this team. Some things we're known for over the past 4 years. Fathers for the Fatherless, our team, we're known for bringing joy into the sport. Like, we have a lot of fun. We're known for that. As we cycle at the coffee shops we've rolled up to, the triathlons we've been at, we have a lot of fun. We're known for being purposeful. So we share the story of this is more than just me getting in better shape. And my kids know, my family knows, the fans know this is not just about guys checking off, this is what I've accomplished, but we're doing this for a purpose, for the fatherless. So we're known for team. So we're known for being men who don't go alone, but are there praying for one another, cheering for one another, and celebrating with one another. And that's just not that common in some of these cycling can be an individual sport. Triathlons can be pretty individual. My time, my record. So those are a few things we're known for. I'm going to toss it to Taylor to add any of what we're known for. And then also, what else would you want to add to kind of this intro Zoom call for the triathlon team?
Yeah, well, Jeff, thanks for putting this together. Last year, just a group of friends all decided to sign up for a triathlon. And when you get a group together, it feels like a no-brainer to wrap a cause around it. So I had reached out to you and said, hey, could we get previous year's kit onto tri-suits? And we just kind of cobbled it together. And it was so cool. There was probably 15 of us last year, all wearing matching tri-kit. And just the amount of people and the amount of attention that was drawn to it, just because we had such a large amount of guys, and the questions that people were asking, it was just really cool, and a really cool opportunity to share the mission and share a cause that is almost impossible for people to say, oh, fathers aren't important. That's what I loved so much about the mission, is in a world where it's so easy to be so divided on every topic, dads being important is something that everyone can agree on. So it's really easy to talk about, and people love it, especially on Father's Day weekend. So yeah, really, really excited. We'll see how it goes over the coming months as it gets warmer and we can do kind of outdoor training. Would love to provide opportunities for guys to get together to go on group runs or group rides, and then also organize maybe a handful of just group open water swims. But I know most of the guys on this call, and most of the guys on this call are absolute machines that could probably just go and do the sprint triathlon tomorrow, because you're all beasts. So it really is just you guys all individually deciding, hey, do I want to race it just to complete it, which is a worthy cause in and of itself, or do I want to actually go and race it and do well, whatever that means for you. So trying to figure out how can we turn what is traditionally an individual sport into a team sport. And so we'll kind of figure that out as we go over the coming weeks and next couple months.
See, I grin at that part, because by team sport, if we put 3 guys on the podium in all 3 spots, that's a team sport. It's our team taking over the podium.
What I like about the Minnetonka course is this last year, the bike and the run were out and back.
Mhm.
So what's super cool is it doesn't matter how far ahead or how far behind you are from other guys that are racing for F4F, you will see everybody. And so it was a really cool way to cheer people on as they're passing you or you're passing them. And then you hit and you do your turnaround and you come and you pass everybody again. And it's a really cool way to pump people up. And I envision our team being the team that's pumping everybody up.
Yes.
That's going out and being kind of that light on a hill that cannot be hidden. That's pumping people up, whether they're going super fast or whether it looks like they've never done a race ever before. It's just such a fun excuse to love on people and encourage people. And it really is, it's really easy to see when people are bringing that joy, because a lot of people are just grinding it out and maybe not having the most fun. So
Yes.
if you can go and just crank up the joy just a little bit, that's going to draw a lot of attention to such a worthy cause. So I'm excited about that.
We did a research study with an external party about the impact of the ministry Dad Awesome, which is right hand in hand with Fathers for the Fatherless. And one of the narratives that came back was the phrase, the cheer zone is loud, that we are known for cheering for dads and getting more dads around this cause of intentional fatherhood. We cheer for dads. Imperfect dads like all of us, we're cheering though, saying it's a worthy cause and it's important and keep going after it. And if we could be known for that, of like we cheer for, and it's so easy, and every single swim is hard to cheer for people when they're swimming, but if someone's struggling, you can stop and pull over and just ask, hey, are you okay? Like, but the other two, I mean, biking, in the transitions, in the run, you can really cheer for. So what I don't want is ever to be known for the cutthroat guys that that blasted by or cut someone off. Or of course, we're just not going to do that. We're not going to be known for that. What we're going to be known for is the cheer, but we can also be known for the guys who suffer. So if we do a turkey trot approach to this triathlon, then that we miss the culture of what we do. We do a hard thing. We stretch ourselves and push ourselves. So if we approach it in the joy, we're just going to do it, have fun. The word joy could be like the joy ride of just like, it's fun, it's easy, but we don't want it to be easy for us. So we do want to all show up and give it our all and actually experience suffering as well. So there's a line there, but the sprint triathlon, I think, does require us to like give it our all. Those of us who have really trained, which we're going to, but yet do that in a team way and with encouragement to others. So it's just a few kind of culture pieces meshed together. But I think we really could be known for cheering for others, cheering for intentional fatherhood, cheering for these kids that don't have a dad. They're left in a spot where they're experiencing fatherlessness. So, okay, that's it for the flyover from Taylor and I.